Hello everyone, this is James Davis. I'm doing this assignment from my Photoshop class, Fundamentals of Web Design. This will be assignment 12, and this will be the last assignment for the class. Or maybe it's the second to last. I'm pretty sure it's the last. Anyways, what I'm going to show you today is filters, so we'll get started. Okay, so this is my photo. I mean, not my photo. This photo belongs to Kirill Belotsarkovsky, and this was found on the website Pexels, and this is an amazing photograph, but what I got to do first is I got to crop it. I don't know why this is, that's fine there. Okay, so I'm gonna, okay, so I'm gonna just crop it like that. Okay, so I have this picture, right? Let's see if my image here, canvas size. Okay, we're good on that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my marquee tool. Well, I should say my next thing I'm going to do. I already did one thing. Okay. Actually, I do need this. Hold on a second. Okay, so I was just trying to get a relative measurement of the measurements here. I'm going to make 10 different squares with different features in them. Okay, so I draw this marquee, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Transform Section. This right here marks the center. Somewhere like this for now. Okay, so I have this, and then I hit OK, because now I got my selection. Now what I do is I go to Filter, and what I'm going to try here is a Gaussian Blur. Okay, you can change the ratio of the blur. just want it to look enough like it's done something. And then I click OK. And there's that. Now I'm going to place a text up here. I'm going to try dark green, see if I can. Okay. Gaussian. Might be a tad bit big. Hold on. AU. This is blur. There we go. I even want to make this smaller. Let's make it 48. That's perfect there. Okay, so there we have it. The Gaussian blur. Now the next thing I'm going to do is make sure I click on this background. Make sure you always click on the right layer. Just like this. Okay. I'm going to hit filter again. I'm going to click on motion blur. I'm going to try a different filter. We'll try Ripple Distort. Yeah, that's okay. There. See, there's this preview box that shows you what it's going to look like. Before you do it. Then you have these slide bars to adjust. Okay. So there's that. And so for my text, go up here, Gaussian Blur. Okay, there. And I just spelled blur wrong, so I'll just fix that. Okay, good. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this center here for another filter. I'm just going to be working with filters today. I don't know if I said that earlier. Okay, there we go there. So filter, and then let's try something else. I'm going to try a radial blur and See what my mistake? Should have clicked on background and then hit the filter. Always remember that. Okay. So there's the Radial Blur. And if I look back on here, it says Radial Blur. Okay. I'm going to go back because I want to see what type of Radial Blur I used. Oh, okay. Never mind. See, what's nice about these, you can just fast forward. I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little bit, but this is what I got so far. I've got 3 filters done. Okay. That's where it was before. Okay. Select filter. I'm going to make this hold on, I gotta click on the background again. See how important this is? I make my selection, then I click on it. Okay. Select filter. Really, there's lots of these different filters. Let's just make something like this since there's already a twirling motion. Okay. I'll go in here, call this Twirl Distort. See, what's nice about Photoshop is it does help you to try to align everything perfectly. You just have to be a little patient with it. Okay. Let's just hit escape or deselect. Okay. Always hit Control D to deselect. I clicked on the wrong thing. See, this is what happens when you click on Free Transform instead of... Well, I can just hit this. Instead of Transform Selection. It's a pitfall, for sure. Okay. Man, everything about this photo is so interesting. So I did a twirl distort. Let's do a wave distort. Just try this. See if this does something. Okay, there's a little something done there. I'm gonna go back just a little bit just to make sure I'm making this look like something's actually happening. Oh boy, that's not, well. Just try to mess with this until I get it right. Okay, that's a little less, what do you call it? Busy, a little less distortion. I'll type in here wave distortion. Well, wave distort for short. Make that easier. You know what's kind of funny is that doing this picture kind of reminds me a little bit of the golf video games that you would play. Or maybe the arcade games you would play at the bowling alley. Or a Bass Pro Shop. You know, where you're shooting ducks or whatever. Okay. I don't think this is the most interesting part of the photo, so I'm going to do a cloud render. I don't fully understand what this does, but when I click on render, I go to clouds. And first of all, I need to click on the background again. That's okay for now. I guess it's supposed to just give you like a basic, like a really, really basic or zoomed in version of it. Okay, so we'll leave that there. Got 4 more of these to do. And then I can go to class, which starts in an hour. Transform section. I'm going to leave this right here for now. Okay. We'll make this I'll make this glowing edges. I think I could make this look really cool with glowing edges. Because you can see like these tree branches that are like dark or whatever. This will look really cool, trust me. There it is, glowing edges. Ah. Nice. Alright, so you can adjust these different things. But the coolest is that. So hit OK. Yeah, that's awesome. So go in here. Type in glowing. Well, don't capitalize it. Glowing edges. And then down here, this will be another radial blur. Well, after I click on the background again. Control deselect. Okay. Something like that. I don't think I'll need much of fix or transform section. Nope, I'm gonna leave that be. This was perfect. Okay. Now that we have that, click the filter. Let's make this ink outlines. Oh yeah, hold on a second. I did not do this. Here, filter gallery. See? In the filter gallery, you can explore a lot more filters than these preloaded ones on there. You can do all kinds of stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay, so what I'm looking for is ink outlines. That's not it. Ah, there you are. Awesome. Change light intensity, dark intensity, stroke length. It's really crazy how computers can kind of do these kind of manipulations now. Because people had their different styles for drawing art, you know, like this almost looks like watercolor or something. So I'm gonna hit OK, and I have that down there. Now I can take my text, type this in there, ink outlines. Awesome. Just two little things left to go here. And I'm not going to be able to crop that again. Okay, no. Those last two probably just aren't going to look as good. It's alright. Control deselect because I select the background. Good. Hit OK. Change the filter. Okay, so what have I not done yet? I have not done a ripple distort. Okay. Distort, ripple. Hold on a second, I might have made a mistake here. Yeah, I made a slight mistake. Okay. Well, this makes for it so that I can tell you some other things about this. Okay. So this right here is a motion blur, not this. This is a... So I take my text. Make sure you click on this. And then you click on this. Then you're able to change it. Okay. Okay, there. Now with this, I can type in motion blur. Okay. Oh, that helps that that doesn't just run off. Nice. I'm glad that it's perfectly across on the top. Now if I can just do the same for down there. The background. Click on this. Like that. Okay. And then we'll go to filter. And then we'll do, let's see. What have I not done yet? Oh, there's a radial blur here also. Now there's a zoom factor to it. And here, that just makes things fun. Let's add a bit more zoom. That's really cool. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Alright, so when I'm done typing this out, I'll tell you what all the filters are. Well, that's about as good as it's going to get. Alright guys, I hope you've learned something today. This has been filters. See, this first one is a Gaussian blur. The second one is a ripple distort. See how it's rippled? This one down here is a wave distort, which I could fix better. This one is a twirl distort. This one is a cloud render. This one is a radial blur, which is one of the more fun ones. This is the glowing edges. Really like this one. This one's the ink outlines. But yeah, you can, this is the motion blur, and this is the radial blur zoom. But yeah, you can do a whole lot of stuff with filters in Photoshop. This is only just the tip of the iceberg. I definitely encourage you to see more. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Okay. I definitely encourage you to see more of the features of Photoshop with photos. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save my files, and I'm going to close this while recording. But anyways, have a nice day. This is Jovial Developer signing off. Save this as a JPEG file. So I saved this as a JPEG and a Photoshop. Not just one because it's required for the class, but for two, the JPEG files are smaller. So they transfer easier. Alright everyone, that's all I have to show you. This is Jovial Developer signing off. Alright, bye.